Good morning. I'm trying to find my stream on here. Hold on. I can't find my stream on here. There we are. All right, I found my stream. Good morning. Welcome back to season 2 of Power Hour. I'm so excited for this, y'all. Are y'all ready to do some work? Happy 4th. It is 4th of July. I am on here this morning. I did not want to mess up my schedule, so I was like, I don't care. Holiday or not, we're going to do it today. We're going to get it done today. How are y'all this morning? So, this is season 2 of Power Hour. For those who have missed the first season, it is on my YouTube channel. We are going to put in the work this season, okay? I was nice the first time, but now we're going to get into some difficult things and some difficult topics that we want to know about but are afraid to ask about. So, we plan on doing a few hardcore things this Power Hour. So, this week we have it set up. Today we're going to talk Let's Talk Business, how to actually talk professional via email and responses, requests for sponsorships, partnerships, how to construct emails properly and have them look professional, and things of that nature. We're going to talk about that today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to market me, how to do more marketing for your business, either on social media or off social media. But tomorrow's going to be mostly off social media. We're going to go out in the community, do the footwork. We can talk about tomorrow. Wednesday, Sublimation 101. If you're interested in sublimation or you're doing sublimation and you're having issues, tomorrow will definitely be a Sublimation 101 class you don't want to miss. And then on Thursday, we're going to talk about customer service on Thursday. You need customer service, okay? A lot of times it gets overlooked because we are entrepreneurs and we're small businesses, so people don't expect us to have good customer service. But you need customer service. We're going to talk about cancellation policies, shipping policies, returns, damages. We're going to talk about all that stuff come Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to have a live demo in Canva, how to create marketing designs for your business, okay? That you can use either post on your website or you can post it on social media to advertise your business more. Okay? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's talk business. So this is why it's so important. Anytime anyone emails onecraftingmama20@gmail.com, you're going to get a professional conversation. Period. That's why it's called a business email. If you do not have a business email for your business, you need one. Okay? It's very important to separate your business entity from your personal entity. Okay? We don't need Hot Mama 06 for a business email. We don't need that. Okay? We need to be professional. So that's one of the biggest turn-offs for people trying to sponsor or partner with other people is if your business is not a professional business email. Okay? We want to make sure we keep it professional and make sure we keep it strictly business. One for 15 minutes, work calls. Got it. So we're going to talk about firstly how to set up your business email. So I have Gmail. Google is really easy. You can also set up different signatures you want to set up in your email. Also, I will be doing a tutorial for my for my TikTok later on today. But you need to be setting up a signature. It should have your name, like on my signature, it says Stephanie Hall, owner, creator of One Crafting Mama LLC. And underneath that, it has my logo. So you need a logo. You need to make sure you put your signature so people know who they're talking to and what business they're responding or talking to as well. Because we want to make sure that you have your business. I always tell people, I put my face on as much stuff as I possibly can. Okay? I put it on stickers, labels, tags, invoices. I put my face on everything so people always know who I am or what they're getting things from. So when you're doing your emails, always make sure that you have your name, your business, and your logos on your email signatures, okay? All right. So let's go ahead now. We talked about that. Let's go ahead and dive on into different things that you need to help make your email writing stronger. I use Grammarly. Grammarly is my best friend. It catches all of my punctuation, my grammar, and my spelling errors, and also helps me use different words from the basic words that I've been using. So Grammarly has definitely expanded my vocabulary a lot, from using awesome, cool, and lovely to wonderful, amazing, astounding. So it really built my vocabulary game up to be able to write more professional emails that appease and appeal to other companies and things like that. Okay? Anybody have any questions, feel free to type them in. I am on my laptop, so I may not see the question and answer section because I'm not on my phone. I'm actually streaming from my phone and watching from my laptop today. So most of the time I do have a moderator in here who can mostly answer questions rather quickly. But if I do not see anything, just please let me know, or you can always message me after the power hour is over. All right. So here's a few things that you can do. So if you're interested in getting a sponsorship from a company, there's a few things you need to do first. So first thing you need to do, you need to look around your craft room and look and see what the things, at least 5 things you use often. Your favorite brand of vinyl, your favorite brand of glitter, your favorite brand of epoxy, your favorite brand of shirts. So I always look around and see, okay, what do I use often? And then I go and I contact that company. Most of the times on their website, they'll have some type of affiliate program. So there's 2 different things. You can be an affiliate with the company, and then a company can actually sponsor you. There are a difference between the 2 things. I have affiliations with Canva, which means I have a link through Canva. When people sign up for Canva, I get a commission off of that. I receive money off of affiliates. Sponsorships, I do not. They send me a product for free to test out on my TikTok, and then to show you guys why you need it. Okay, so I have a sponsorship with HTV Rant, but I'm affiliate with Canva. Okay, so there is a difference between the 2. Both of them are still really, really good programs, but I think a lot of times they get such a bad rap because they feel like we're just trying to push, and sell things to you guys all the time. For those of you who may or may not know, who've been rocking me for a while, I don't promote or endorse things that I don't like. That's just first off, okay? If I don't like a product or I think a product is trash, I'm not going to endorse it. I'm not going to put my name on it. I'm not going to sell it to you guys, okay? Y'all should know that by now, okay? I only endorse and use what I believe in and what I use and buy often, okay? So those are the first thing you need to do. You need to pick and choose what items you want to do. Go on their website, contact them, sign up for the affiliate program. Most of the companies will have partnerships that will actually allow you to sign up for affiliates and request to be a sponsor. Fill out the application and submit it. The worst thing they can say is no. But at least you asked. You took the initiative to say, hey, I use your product. I really want you to sponsor me, and here's my videos. Here's my social media. Here's my following. This is where I post. I do tutorials. I do this. I do that. So you always have to make sure that you sell yourself, because you are selling yourself to this company. Why should this company choose you to sponsor? Out of all the other crafters, why should I have you and my company representing me? Okay. So when you are writing these, I have it here in my notes. Don't be afraid to contact the company first. Okay. A lot of times, we wait for companies to contact you. Sometimes they're waiting for them to contact them. So HTV actually reached out to me, but I have reached out to a few companies and gotten nothing back. So don't be afraid to reach out to these companies and then don't get a response. Okay, it doesn't mean that they don't want you. It doesn't mean that you failed in applying for the application. It just means they probably have so many more people wanting the same position as you. Okay. So let me mark off my stuff as I go, so I know whether I said it or not. All right. So, does anybody have any questions so far? Good morning, everyone. Just joining in. So I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Thank you for the love, the follows. Alrighty. Let me get this up. So I got an eyelash in my eye. Hold on, y'all. Woo. That's like if it's trying to be cute with this hair. Alright. So, and I'm also going to give you a timeline on when to respond and how to break down a response when you're responding to a request for a company to sponsor, for them to sponsor you too also. So one of the things that I did often when I was interested in a company, or how I got the company's attention, was I tagged them in every video when I was using their product. Okay. So y'all know I do EcoSolvent. I use Vibrant Vibes ink, and I use Heat Transfer Warehouse paper. Anytime I did EcoSolvent, I was tagging those 2 companies repeatedly. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to make sure, you want to make sure that they know, hey, I use your products. I love them. I push them to my followers to go and do the same thing I'm doing. Okay. So not only do you get the publicity, but you also get the revenue in, and it's a win-win situation because now I am affiliated with Vibrant Vibes Inc. Okay? Use code OCM10 for 10% off. Okay? So it does pay off in the end, and I did apply for a partnership with Heat Transfer Warehouse. I did that yesterday. So I did. I seen someone said they need help getting started. Help getting started with what? Mrs. R. Daniels. If I can, if I have time to touch on that, I will. Thank you for the likes. Okay. And also, I am a partnership with Izzy's Custom Designs. She sells glitter. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with also partnering with fellow TikTok creators and designers. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to be some big, huge company for you to be a part of. It's still the same thing. A business is a business, whether it's small, whether it's industrial, or whether it doesn't matter. Business is business. If you want to partner with me, if you want me to show off one of your designs or your products, I surely will. 100%. I don't care if you have 10 followers. I don't care if you have 100,000 followers. I'm going to do it for you because that's what you want me to do. Period. All right. So we talked about tagging the company. Now let's get into response times. Okay. So when a company reaches out to you, wanting you to endorse or wanting to sponsor you, there's a few things you need to do in that first 24 to 48 hours. Okay. So in 24 to 48 hours, you need to verify that it's a valid company that is emailing you, because it's 2022 and people are scamming left and right. So you need to validate whether the company that is emailing you is a valid, real company. Okay. Do the research thoroughly to make sure that this is a valid email, because sometimes we get really excited, we get hyped, we get caught in the moment, and we just respond. You need to take your time and really break down the email to make sure that it is a valid email. Sometimes when it's not, you can kind of tell because they will have grammatical errors, or the logos won't be right, or the emails will be off. So make sure you do your proper research. If you're not sure, always go to the company themselves and contact them directly and say, hey, I received an email from this person about a sponsorship for a product. Is this your company? They either say yes, or they either say no. Okay. So just make sure in that first 24 to 48 hours, you need to do the research to validate whether that is a real company or not. Okay. So I know it's exciting when people reach out to you, but you got to make sure you're careful and you keep yourself safe. Okay. Because there's a lot of people out here doing some scandalous stuff. We want to make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of. Okay. Okay. So after we've already verified, in that 24 to 48 hours, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. So the next step, you definitely on that third day, if you validate that it's actually a real company, you need to be starting drafting your first draft of the email. So I have a week timeline. So this is a week timeline. The first 24 to 48 hours, I'm verifying whether the company is an actual legit company or not. On that third day, I'm starting my draft email. I like to write by hand. I feel like I think a lot better if I write by hand compared to actually typing. On paper, I can see it, I can scratch through it, I can line through it, I can do a lot of things on a draft piece of paper first. Okay? So when you start drafting your emails, a few things you need to include into your email. So after you read the email thoroughly and you read what they request from you, make sure you read it all the way through. Don't just skim it. Read everything. So in your email, in your response, you should be, first of all, you should greet them. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know it's real basic stuff, but I'm telling you, we forget this sometimes in our excitement. So you need to greet them first. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Second thing you need to do, you need to thank the company for the opportunity before you even start with responding with anything. So when you do an email, you need to start with thanking the company for the opportunity. You need to end the email with thanking the company for the opportunity. Okay? And also try to avoid simple words. Don't use the same words over and over. Excited, use ecstatic. Amazing, use wonderful, delightful. So just, like I said, I use Grammarly. Grammarly's been my best friend. I love Grammarly. I will always use Grammarly. They always catch a lot of things, and they really help me to build a stronger email when I'm reaching out to these companies. So you want to thank the company, and then you want to make sure you ask any questions. Or if anything is unclear or vague, you need to ask those questions. Well, I seen that you wanted me to do such and such, blah, blah, blah. Can I get deeper details, or can you give me more details about what you want me to do before I can give you a proper yes or no answer? So don't just agree to something that you don't understand or they didn't clarify enough, because you don't want to agree to something and be stuck into a contract and then you end up hating it. Okay. So just make sure you thoroughly read that whole thing through. So therefore you know what they are wanting from you and you agree with what they want from you. Okay. All right. So, and then on that fourth day, what you need to do, you need to have somebody else read your email draft. I have my husband read my email drafts a lot when I'm responding to companies, just to make sure I don't miss anything and make sure I respond properly. Also to make sure that it makes sense, or if because sometimes Grammarly catches things but it doesn't catch everything. But I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. So I usually do have my husband look over my emails again when I am talking to different companies, because sometimes I can forget things. And just try to take your time and put everything into one email. One thing is a weakness of mine. I send sporadic emails back to back because I don't take the time to think about everything I want to put in my email. So you don't want to send an email and then, oh, I forgot this and send another, I forgot this and send another one. That's why I say take your time, use that week timeline to build your email. Because, when you first get one, it's like, oh man, and then 2 days later, it's like, well, what about this? Well, they didn't say that. Well, they didn't say this. That's why I say give yourself a week, okay? A week is crucial, because if you do it too quick, you'll miss stuff. If you take too long, then move on to the next person. Okay, so a week is a perfect timeline to respond to a business. They know that as a small business owner, you're busy, they're busy. A week is a great timeline to respond back to a business company that wants you to be part of their company. Okay, that week is crucial. Okay, so like I said, have someone else look over your email just to make sure that everything is good to go, and you can have a second set of eyes that make sure you can put everything that you're supposed to have on there. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? Okay. Also, introduce yourself. Who you are, what you do, what you make, the services that you offer, what products by them did you use, and how often do you use them. Okay? They want to know if you're using their product. Because here's the thing, when a company asks for your social media handles, guess what? They're going to go look at your social media. They want to know, are you actually using my product, or are you just saying you're using my product? Because I only use HTV vinyl, period. I've never used any other HTV, even before having the partnership. I've never used any other HTV other than that company. So I was already using them for already a year now. All the things HTV on my vinyl holder is all HTV. It's no other company, period. But that was even before the partnership. So I already have experience with using their products already. And then their submission paper, y'all know I use their paper. I've been using paper for 6 months now. I have like 12 boxes over there. So I've already used products made by that company. So that's why it was such a smooth transition. That's why they reached out to me. Because they scan social media to see who is popular right now using our products. Because if you don't think they go on TikTok and they go on Facebook and search their name and see who's tagging them, you're sadly mistaken, because they are watching. They are seeing who's using their products. They're seeing how popular you are. They're seeing how many followers you have. Because here's the thing. They want to support small businesses, but if you're not really going to bring them anything back, they're probably going to overlook you. But HTV is very, very reasonable. It's an overseas company, and very seldom they don't let anyone partner with them. So HTV is definitely a good place to start if you're looking to get into partnerships, affiliates, and sponsorships. Okay? Anybody have any questions? Do you have any tips on how to build an Instagram? I have one, but not very savvy with it. My Instagram is struggling. So I'm not the person to ask about Instagram. When TikTok came out, I kind of threw everything else to the curb. I'm not even gonna lie. My Instagram is struggling. Is there a limit to how many companies you should be a part of? I'm going to say yes and no, because you don't want to be a part of too many companies. Right now, I am part of 4. I have Canva, Izzy's Custom Designs, Vibrant Vibes Inc., and then HTV Rock. So I have 4. My limit is probably 5. 5 is probably my top off cap. 5 would be great. I'm still waiting to hear back from Heat Transfer Warehouse. So hopefully I can get Heat Transfer Warehouse, and that'll be great. If not, then I'll stick with this 4 for a little bit until another company reaches out to me, or if I find something else I want to be a part of. But other than that, that's really about it. I do have a few different affiliates, but they're real small, real minor. I did those when I really didn't know quite what I was doing. Because I am an affiliate with Cricut, but I don't really use a lot of their products, so I'm like, I need to let that one go. I don't use a lot of their products. I love Heat Transfer Warehouse too. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, so after that step, we introduce who you are. The 5th step is to clean up or make any changes that are going to be needed. If you need to make any changes, and then you submit it. That's it. So that's usually in that week timeline. I mean, you don't have to do exactly in the timeline that I have, but that's usually what I do when I get a response or I get a reach out from a company. So verify who they are, verify whether it's legit, and then you want to go through, ask your questions, submit your things, do your drafts, clean it up, make any changes, and then I submit it. Then you play the waiting game. Okay? And don't be discouraged, because sometimes it does take quite a bit of time to get a response back from these companies, because they are very big or busy companies. Okay? So just don't get weary. Okay? All right, so a couple things you have to keep in mind when you contact, or when a company contacts you, or you contact them. If you guys end up doing a partnership, you need to prepare yourself for the possible outcome that may happen. Because a lot of times when people partner up or affiliate with these companies, they being you, you generate a lot more sales because you're attached to a bigger company. So be prepared for that, because it may happen. Also, when you're reaching out to influencers or on Instagram, or you're reaching out to people on TikTok to collaborate, also keep that in mind also, especially if you're trying to connect with someone who has a bigger following than you, and they all bum rush and come to you and start making sales from you. Can you handle that? Are you have the capacity to do that? Okay? That's one thing also to keep in mind. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm just saying you have to be ready for it, because if you're not ready for it, it can overtake you. So it can be a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing if you're not ready for it. Okay? I don't think anyone's ready to have massive 500 orders at one time. No one's ready for that. But I'm just saying, just have that mindset, because the possibility of that happening when you join with somebody else is very likely. It's very likely, okay? So you may see an increase in sales, which would be great, because everyone wants to make money, right? So you may see an increase in sales when you are connecting with another company, okay? Anyone have any questions? Because my notes are almost done. This is pretty much it, and then I'll just answer any questions after this. But yeah, business email, business signature, you gotta have it. It's very important. It's so important to have a business signature and a business email. Okay? You need to separate your business from your personal life. That's just a no-brainer. You gotta separate those two. Okay? You gotta have also professional headshots. Some companies may ask for your logo and professional headshots. I plan on doing my own professional headshots, because I have a ring light and I have a backdrop, and I'm going to do it myself. So headshots, shoulder up, and then half body, which is half body and up. Business attire, either a shirt with your logo on it or something, but you do need to have professional business headshots. Just in case you're going to some type of conference and they need that picture. They don't always want to have the cartoon version of me. Maybe they want actual me. So a professional headshots and half body shots would be ideal. It would be a good idea to have them. Not saying it's necessary, you have to have them, but some companies may ask for them. So I would definitely suggest taking a few nice pictures to be able to use in your business life to be professional. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Because that's all my notes. It's not a very long power hour this morning. I know I didn't really have a lot to really hit, because it's not really too much. It's just making sure that your stuff is in a row, and that's really about it. So we'll just take questions. Good morning. I want to make sure I take the whole hour. So this will be posted to my YouTube channel afterwards, so don't worry. For those that are coming in late or have missed it, I will post this to my YouTube channel. So you'll always be able to know. Remind us of how you got started. How I got started was actually merely by accident, honestly. I got started by accident. I was putting vinyl on like my kids' book bags and on cups and stuff for like daycare and school. And I was like, hey, I think I can make money with this. So I did it for my last check. I put her name on her Starbucks cup, and it kind of just grew from there. I did water bottles, and then COVID hit. So everyone needs their name on their own stuff, and I just utilized and rode the COVID coattail, and I branched off into t-shirts. So I did vinyl work first, then I got into t-shirts, and then I did sublimation, and now we're here at EcoSolvent. So it was definitely a stair step. But yeah, coming into the crafting world was not really expected. But I have been technically crafting since 2018 when I created Care For Me Naturally. I created hair and body all natural products. So I've been crafting since 2018, but crafting as in like apparel and stuff was 2020. Okay. Okay. Whoo, I got a lot of questions. Hold on. Hi, here I'm new. What's the topic? The topic is let's talk business. I told I instructed on how to talk professionally with via emails with different businesses, sponsorships, and affiliate programs. I'm a bit intimidated with tumblers like epoxy and glitters. I do want sublimation. Any pointers? Sublimation is a great place. I do epoxy too. I don't epoxy often. I'm actually thinking about letting epoxy go, but I'm having a hard time with letting epoxy go. I don't know why, but I am. I'm struggling with it. But my best seller is sublimation tumblers. But my best thing for you, Miss R. Daniels, on Wednesday is Sublimation 101. You don't want to miss Wednesday Power Hour, okay? I will be teaching you how to do sublimation, informing them how to do sublimation, the profit off of sublimation, all that type of stuff, okay? So you don't want to miss Wednesday. It's going to be Power Hour 101. I'm trying to go through these questions. I'm sorry, y'all. I love your notebook. Thank you so much. I don't have any. Hey, everyone. My name is... Yes, make sure you self-promote in the comment section. I caught the tail end. I've never seen you on my For You page before, but follow. Thank you so much. I'll check you too. Okay, cool. I want to let epoxy go too. I heard something called Hyperion. What is that? I never heard that before. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Hold on. Y'all are putting comments in faster than I can read them. Give me a second. Hold on. Good morning. Okay. Hi, I'm new. Great information. Thanks. You're welcome. When and what time is Power Hour usually? Power Hour is Monday through Friday, 8:15 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Let me look and see. How do you handle 9 to 5 in all your business orders? Just take it one day at a time. I'm normally off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday usually my stay at home and work on craft orders because I am a full-time hairstylist. So I work in the salon from Wednesday through Saturday and I'm home Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So you just have to kind of work on ways to balance. So if you need some tips about balance, my mom did a wonderful Power Hour last season. It's called Balance and Keep Going. It is on my YouTube channel. Make sure you go and check that out. Thank you for the follows, Queen. Thank you for the follow. I'm trying to look in these comments. Hold on. I'm really seeing more EcoSolvent. It looks so easy. EcoSolvent is easier, but it still has its learning curve because you have to get your print settings right. You have to get your cut machine calibrated. So EcoSolvent is quite a bit of a learning curve, but I do like it because now I can print color images to cotton and to polyester and also blends of both. So it does widen a variety of doing t-shirt designs, and it makes my t-shirt business grew. I was doing bulk order. Just got done doing a bulk order of 10 shirts. I did custom shirts for a birthday party. So my t-shirt business has grown, but my sublimation tumblers are still surpassed that. I just got done doing 30 cups for Father's Day. I did 10 cups for a company. I did 7 cups for a conference. I think I got to do 10 more before this weekend. So sublimation tumblers always fly off the shelf, just like that. As soon as I get them in, they pretty much sold. And people buy like 10 to 15, sometimes 25 at a time. So at $25 a piece for 25 tumblers, you do the math on that. What time do you usually do these? I've been missing them because I haven't been notified of your live. Sometimes my live, TikTok doesn't notify people, but it is 8:15 to 9:15 Central Standard Time. Okay? Monday through Friday. All right, so tomorrow we're going to talk about how to market me. We're going to talk about how to market yourself off of social media. Okay? So we're going to do on social media, but we're mostly going to do off social media. Because listen, word of mouth is still the best form of marketing. You gotta get off the digital and hit the ground running. Okay? I'm gonna give you a prime example. So recently, my husband switched us from AT&T to T-Mobile. But while he was there getting our phone switched over, his technician, I guess is what you can call it, he noticed that his lanyard was Hunter x Hunter, which is anime. And his screensaver on his phone was All Might, which is a character from My Hero Academia. Me thinking, I'm like, I have a My Hero Academia cup already at the house. Perfect opportunity. So I called up there. I said, hey, might speak to Daryl. Is he there? Oh, yeah, he's there. I said, hey, Daryl, I have something for you because you helped, me and my husband. He said, oh, yeah, Mr. Hall. He remembered him. I said, he helped us, so I want to drop something off for you. I heard that your screensaver is All Might. And you can tell he just, lit up. He was so yeah, oh, my God, I love anime. I love My Hero Academia. I love it. I said, I have something for him. I'm going to drop it off right now. He's like, oh no, you don't have to. I was like, yeah, I do. I have to. I always reward those that watch anime. So this is a perfect example of marketing yourself. So when I dropped the cup off at T-Mobile, first of all, T-Mobile was full of people, which is like perfect. I mean, it's the perfect opportunity. And people are nosy, especially when one person's getting singled out and not them. So as soon as I walked in with the cup with the straw, with the box with the straw, they already knew it was a gift. So when I handed it to him, I said a little bit. I said, hopefully this cup makes your day, you know, blah, 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 so on and so forth. He was already opening the box before I even left. So when he opened the box, I got a reaction. He was super excited. But when he reacted, it made everyone else turn and look. It's just like, got you. Hook, line, and sinker. Y'all did exactly what I planned y'all to do, and that was to be nosy. So, with that being said, my YouTube is One Crafting Mama. With that being said, I sat in the car and I waited because I can see the door from my car. So I sat in the car. They waited until I left, and everyone just like bum rushed him. They wanted to see it. They wanted to touch it. They wanted to hold it. They were looking at my business card. They were looking at my thank you card. They looked at everything. They did everything I wanted them to do when he opened that cup, when he opened that box. So that's how you market yourself. That's how you hit the ground running. Okay? I strategically did that. That was strategic. So that's one way. What printer do you use for EcoSolvent? I use the Epson 15000. It prints the 13 by 19. Well, with registration marks, it prints like 12.95. 12.95 to 12.5, depending on the image. If it's a perfect circle, I can usually get like 12.6. This is the biggest image I can print. Okay, I'm trying to look see if I have any questions. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Yes, so my YouTube is One Crafting Mama without the 20. Just One Crafting Mama on my YouTube. All my social media is the same except for YouTube. So Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are all One Crafting Mama 20. And then YouTube is One Crafting Mama. Okay? So I try to keep it simple so you guys can find me. It's very important when you are doing social media to make sure that all your social media handles are like the same thing. It makes your life so much easier. When people are trying to find you. We don't need you to have 5 or 6 different business handles for social media. Overrated. Okay? Overrated. So Cameo Cricut. I have both. I have a Cricut Maker, but I'm hearing great things about a Cameo. I have a Cameo, aka Big Boy. I have the Cameo 4 Pro. He cuts 24 inches by 24 inches. It took me a while to get used to the Silhouette Studio software. I did buy the business edition of that software. At that point, I was like, why not go all the way? But I'm loving the Cameo, but I still do equally use my Cricut as well. All of my projects I've done in the past have all been on Cricut, so I can never really get rid of a Cricut machine, but I don't want to because I love my Cricut. So, but it is a learning curve with someone who started off with Cricut trying to learn Silhouette, because Silhouette looks just like Photoshop. Just like Photoshop. So if you're not familiar with Photoshop, you're going to struggle a little bit. I'm just going to keep 100% honest. You're going to struggle a little bit. So just be prepared for a lot of, I went through quite a bit of paper when I first bought the Sister Color Print Easy. I probably blew through that roll in like 2 weeks. Trying to get my color settings right, trying to get my temperatures right. Yeah, I blew through that paper rather quickly when I first got the EcoSolvent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello. Let's see. Where I'm looking through these announcements on lives I posted there. Yes, I do post announcements on my lives and things like that on my Facebook group, Let's Talk Craft by One Crafting Mama, and also on my Discord. Both of those links are in my bio. I have a Cameo too. I love Big Boy. Big Boy is amazing. To get started, is it okay just to have a DBA? What's a DBA? Do you sell online? I do. What EcoSolvent do you have? So I use Vibrant Vibes Inc. They are here on TikTok. And their name on TikTok is the same as their business name, Vibrant Vibes Inc. Go to their website, use the code OCM10 to receive 10% off. They also have Submation Inc. as well. But their EcoSolvent Inc. is absolutely amazing. Let me show you a print from their ink, and you tell me what you think about it. So this is a print that I did. So this is their ink. And you tell me what you think about it. I think it's amazing. Also, it depends on your print settings as well. But this is the Vibrant Vibes ink. This is how bright their ink prints my images. Oh, doing business as. Okay. Okay. So that's why you need that ink. This ink is absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Super amazing. Always gives me the best results. Let me go back to that question now. I know it is. To get started, is it okay to just have a doing business as? I did at first. So here's my rule about starting businesses. When I have an idea, I run with that idea with an actual name for the business. When I hit $1,000 in sales, I change it from a hobby to a business. Because that means it's lucrative, it's bringing me in money consistently. So when I hit $1,000, I switch One Crafted Mama from a hobby to a business. That makes any sense. That's answering your question. The colors are vibrant. She said my son would die over that. I made a shirt and I posted it, and yeah, I love Naruto. I love anime, period. So if you're thinking about doing Eco Solvent ink, I'm telling you, you need Vibrant Vibes ink. Make sure you use the code OCM10, okay? Yes, I get that. I get what you mean. Thank you. You're welcome. Which would you suggest on a heat press, a sub printer starting out? Which would you suggest on heat press, a sub printer starting out? The submission printer I have now, I have the Epson 2720, but it prints kind of small. It's a standard 8.5 by 11. I wish I would have got a bigger print size. But for a heat press, I have two heat presses. I have one that's a clamshell, and then I have the new HTV Ron auto heat press, which is not released until Wednesday, which is an automatic close and open with a slide out tray. I really love the slide out tray, but I love my clamshell because I can adjust the pressure on the clamshell, but you can't adjust the pressure on the HTV Ron heat press. It's standard firm pressure all the time. So, which I'm not mad about it because I usually do more t-shirts, which I use medium to firm pressure anyway, so I'm not bothered by that. That doesn't bother me. I prefer a clamshell, honestly, because I've always used a clamshell. I don't like the swivels. I feel like the swivels are just too much for me. I like things to stay and put. I don't like things to move and shake a lot, so the swivel would have got on my nerves. I love the clamshell. Clamshell is personally, honestly, my best decision. And it's a 15 by 15. Yes, they are both 15 by 15 heat presses. I had a desire to get a bigger press, but I don't have a desire to get a bigger press right now. I think 15 by 15 is fine. Because like I said, I do mostly shirts, which I need to press just right here. So 15 by 15 is perfect for me. I don't plan on getting a bigger printer, a bigger heat press anytime soon. I do love it. I love the HTV Ron heat press. It is absolutely amazing. Like I said, some people don't like it because only one pressure, which is firm. Which if they would have had multiple pressure options, would have been perfect. Because there's nothing else wrong with this machine other than the pressure. And even for me, it's not really a problem. But this heat press is perfect. It is perfect. It's perfect. It has temperature presets already installed into the machine. It automatically turns off 10 minutes if not being used as a safety precaution. The heating is so even. The tray slides out. It comes, when I got it, it had the little, the pressing pillow. You also can press straight to the board as well. It's amazing. I absolutely love that heat press. I have nothing bad to say other than the pressure. If it could be adjusted, it would be cool. But other than that, I have nothing else bad to say about that heat press. Absolutely amazing. How do you promote your designs online? Post them. Post them. I post them to all my social media. But I do have a Shopify store, which I have an app called Minta, which posts for me automatically at the same time to my Facebook and to my Instagram. Automatically. So my Instagram is pretty much an autopilot. I post things personally myself a few times, but not often. So my Instagram is on autopilot right now. It's just automatically post things from my store. But if you're starting off on TikTok and you want to build an audience, you definitely need to be posting at least 3 to 4 times a day. I know it's a lot, but you got to post consistently. You got to be consistent. You got to make sure your product is out there. You got to post consistent. You got to post consistent. You got to post consistent. Consistent is the key word there. Consistency is key. When you are getting started, for the 1K, did you have any sort of website or like DM orders? I did orders via word to mouth, and I had Square, so I did invoices through Square. But most of the time, people would DM me for their order, and then I would send them an invoice through Square. When they pay the invoice, I start working. I do not work or turn anything on until the invoice is paid. Period. Even family members. If you don't pay the invoice up front, I don't make it. That's just, I turn on nothing. I design nothing without money in my hand. That's just period. Hello, Bryant. Yeah, so I was doing DM orders at first. When I switched it from a business to a hobby, I got a website. And I use Shopify. Because I was just so familiar with Shopify already with the previous business that I have. So Shopify is just so easy. It's just so easy to use Shopify. She said, okay, I'll try that out. Thank you so much. You're absolutely welcome. Alyssa, make sure you are in here for customer service on Thursday and for the live stream tomorrow, because you need to be here tomorrow and you need to be here on Thursday. Because Thursday we're going to talk about customer service. You got to be here tomorrow and Thursday, Alyssa. Yeah, you're 9 to 5 right now, Brian. Oh, sounds boring. EcoSolvent prints are ready to press. No reading, white. No weeding. So for my EcoSolvent prints, when you order them from me, I automatically weed it for you and I attach it to the masking. All you do is peel, stick, press. That's it. Yep, EcoSolvent is ready to press. So what EcoSolvent is, let me just go through what it is. So EcoSolvent ink is a special type of ink that's water-based, which makes it waterproof and scratch-resistant. You print it on white heat transfer vinyl, which is printable heat transfer vinyl, which needs heat to adhere whatever you're pressing to. So when you order a print from me, and I also do custom prints as well. So if you upload an image, I will print it out for you. But read the descriptions. I do have rules about that. So when I print it out with my printer, I send it to my Cameo. It cuts it out. I weed out all the negative space. I apply the masking. I put it on there. I test it to see if it comes up. Put it back down, and I ship it to you. All you do is peel, stick, and press. That's it. 300 degrees for 15 seconds. All done. That's it. What printer do you have for EcoSolvent? I'm sure you said already. Sorry. No, it's okay. I have the Epson 15000, which is big baby right here. So big baby is the Epson 15000. I had to search for this printer for a week to find her. So big baby was difficult for me to find. I had to search high and low for her. But I got her for $5.99. But of course, after tax, it was like $700 and some change. So that's big baby. I love her. I've already made my return on investment already, and I've been doing EcoSolvent since March, April, yeah, April time frame, and it's July. So altogether was about $1,200 to get the machine, the printer, and the ink and the paper. It was about $1,200. I've already pretty much made my return on investment, and it's July. So, very profitable. I've looked for sublimation. Didn't even think about getting one for EcoSolvent too. Yeah, I really wish. I really don't have this. I really don't have the space to get two 15,000s. I would love to print bigger sublimation, but I don't have a place to put another big printer. I have to make space because I really want another 15,000 for sublimation. I really do. Because the 2720 is okay, but it's just way too small. It's only 8.5 by 11. Let's see. Yeah, I found one. They've gone up. The Epson 15,000 is $699. Now lowest I've seen was $675, which is great. $675 for that printer is awesome. Let's see. I bought a new printer, the ink from the website you shared with your code and paper. Yes, girl, I can't wait. Crafty Boutique. I can't wait to see what you create with that. Thank you so much for showing that love. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with that EcoSolvent ink. You seen it. You see it. You're not going to be disappointed with that ink, girl. Look at that color pay off. Yes. Look at that color. You are not going to be disappointed. It is true to screen. My EcoSolvent ink prints the same as the image on my laptop. Exact same colors. Okay? So, But also depends on your printer settings. So now here comes the difficult part. Your printer settings. I have a Mac, so my printer settings are a little bit different. I use, for the Mac, Epson did have an update, so now it's called Epson Matte for the paper. And then you want to do normal quality. Of course, you want to make sure you don't have mirror turned on. For my color profile, I use Color Match RGB. But like I said, I have a Mac, so a Mac already comes pre-installed with like 25 different color profiles. I use Color Match RGB. That's what gives me the best color payoff that I like. That's what I use. You have a Mac too, Crafty? Well, write this down. Write this down. So you're going to download the drivers for the 15,000. Okay? If you need any help, you can always book a one-on-one session for printer settings with the Hobby Hubby, aka my husband. He does all my printer settings for Sublimation and EcoSolvent. So you want to download your drivers for 15,000. Make sure when you go to download your drivers for this printer, make sure it's the drivers that is meant for your device. Because a lot of times what Epson will do, it'll automatically pick one for you. And why mine wasn't working, because I had the one that was for the 10.89 version of my MacBook and not the 12. So make sure when you go to version on iOS, you change it to match the same version on your laptop. Okay? Once you add it, make sure it's not in AirPrint mode. Okay? It should say Epson 15,000 series. If it says AirPrint, delete it and re-add it. Or add another one. It'll say, do you want to add another one? Yes. And it should take the AirPrint off. Because you want to make sure AirPrint is not turned on. Because what AirPrint does is it gives you the basic printer functions. We don't want that. We want to be able to customize a lot of different things. Okay? So, what binder do you use for EcoSolvent? I use Scissor Color Prick Easy from Heat Transfer Warehouse. What printer can you recommend for a beginning in sublimation? I have a 2720, but I don't think they no longer make that. So I would definitely say the 2708 or the 4880 by Epson. So when you add your printer, make sure it's not on AirPrint mode. So when you go to do your prints, let me pull up my settings real quick. So when you go to do your prints, you want to make sure that you have a couple things checked. Okay? So let me just put in a picture in real quick so I can make sure I tell you the right settings. So for Epson 15,000 series, you want to make sure your color matching. I use Color Match RGB, Crafty. Color Match RGB will give you this same result right here. You need Color Match RGB to get this result, all right? But you can only get it when you download the drivers. Okay? So what you need to do is Color Match RGB, and then go down to print settings. Do for your source, do not try to feed this paper through a paper or on the cassette part of the printer. You have to feed this paper on a back tray. So if your printer doesn't have a back tray, you're probably going to have a hard time using it, because it has to have somewhere it can go straight down and not have to flip into the printer, because it's going to get jammed, okay? So change it to paper source, paper tray, media type, Epson matte, and then you got to go to best quality, okay? Those are my settings for EcoSolvent for the 15,000, okay? All right. Looking for a different... So, yep, I just had that problem. I did that thing, so I was having issues with my sublimation color. Yes. Color Match RGB color is amazing for sublimation and also for EcoSolvent. Let's see. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it so much. Can I buy that print too? Well, since it is a copyright image, I don't sell copyright images. So, sis, let me know what size you need, and I'll throw it in there. What is the discount code for the ink again? It is OCM10. Moderator, can you please put that in the comment section, please? OCM10 Vibrant Vibes ink. Can you please put that in there, please? Alrighty. Do you sell transfers? I do. I sell transfers and also do custom transfers. But I do have rules for my custom transfers, okay? So keep that in mind. So when you're doing a custom transfer, please make sure, add it to my pal. Make sure you read the description when you want to do a custom EcoSolvent print, okay? I have rules. Make sure you read it fully before you place the order, okay? Because if it breaks any of my rules, I'm not printing it. Period, point blank. I will refund you your money, and I'm not going to print it. So make sure you read the description, okay? So let's see if it'll let me put it in here. OCM 10. Vibrant Vibes ink. I don't know if y'all seen that. He would do backflips. I will make sure I put it in there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're almost done. But this is Power Hour Season 2. I'm super excited to be back, y'all. I'm so happy. Tomorrow, we're talking about how to market me. His birthday is August 1st. I will definitely make sure I put it in there. But I do have other designs for Naruto. So, message me on Instagram so I can show you the other designs that I have. He may want the other ones that I have, too. Tomorrow, how to market me. We're going to talk about how to market yourself on social media and also off of social media in the community. Hit the ground running, okay? Wednesdays, Sublimation 101. If you want to start Sublimation or you started it but you're struggling and having issues, you definitely need to be in here tomorrow, Wednesday morning, 8:15 to 9:15, Power Hour, Sublimation 101. Thursday, for those starting off with a new business or already have one, you need to be here Thursday. Thursday is pretty much mandatory. Customer service. Okay? We're going to talk about customer service, returns, damages, refunds, cancellations, shipping, customer service. You need to be here Thursday, okay? Yes, today will be on YouTube. Yes, it will. Is your shirt made with EcoSolvent? No, this is permanent vinyl. This is HTV round vinyl. It's their new holographic vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. Let me show you. So this is one of their newest HTV. It's the Sparkle holographic. They have a few different holographics. They have rose gold, they have green, they have regular gold, silver, and they also have a hollow. But this is their new HTV vinyl. And I believe they're still having a sale right now. It's like 30% off, I believe. So make sure you go hit that up. The link is in my bio. You can go shop with HTV Ron. Okay? Alright, I'm missing comments. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Where are we at? Good morning. Oh, okay, I was wondering how the glitter looks with EcoSolvent. It will just look like it's printed. It won't look glittery. So here's one thing about EcoSolvent. It prints on matte, so it's not going to look glittery. It's going to look like a flat image of glitter. So this is glitter HTV, which is why it's reflective. So EcoSolvent doesn't print like that. Also, it does not print white. Okay? EcoSolvent is not DTF. DTF prints white. EcoSolvent only prints color. The same thing with sublimation. That's why we use a white background to simulate white. If your image has white, it'll just be plain with no color there. Make any sense? Yes, HTV Ron submission paper is absolutely phenomenal. Has a 98% ink release rate or higher each press. I never have any issues with their paper, period. You're welcome. So let me show you a tumbler with HTV Ron paper. This is one that I made. I'm actually posting a video about this tumbler later on today. I created it in Canva, which is why you need Canva. But this is the tumbler that, this is with HTV Ron sublimation paper. This tumbler is absolutely gorgeous. I love the design on here. It says, know your worth, then add tax. So this is with the HTV Ron sublimation paper. Okay? Super pretty. Look at that color payoff. That color payoff is absolutely ridiculous. That color is just phenomenal. Like, look how clean that is. Crazy. HTV Ron sublimation paper. Link is also in the bio. So I used to use Ace of paper. I switched to HTV Ron paper and I don't regret it. I think I literally have probably 10 to 12 boxes of paper over there. Yes, HTV all around, they are a great company. They make really good products. I never had an issue with any of their products. I'm just going to be honest. I never had an issue with any of their products. Permanent vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, the heat press, the sublimation paper. I've never had an issue. They also do make sublimation ink. I haven't tried it yet. But I never had a bad product from them. Ever. She said, ooh-wee. She said, oh yeah, I need the sub beats. Wednesday, Sublimation 101. You don't want to miss it. Yes, and don't forget to join the Facebook and Discord group too. Links are in the bio. Do you recommend Canva Pro for beginners? Absolutely. 100%. You need Canva Pro. I'm telling you, I have so many videos on Canva on my YouTube channel. So go and check that out. If you want to sign up for Canva, you can do it with the link in my bio as well. Try it out for 30 days. If you like it, keep it. If not, get rid of it. That's that easy. But everything I do, Submission Tumblr wise, that design I just showed y'all, I make that in Canva. So I make this in Canva. This was made in Canva. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was made in Canva. This design for the giveaway tumbler, I made in Canva as well. Let me show y'all. Let me get something white real quick. So this design I made for the giveaway, which I need to ship out tomorrow. I made this design in Canva. It was supposed to be for a t-shirt, but I made this in Canva as well. It says, I got God, I'm not bothered. So I made this in Canva as well. And the winner of this cup was Your Special Occasion 365. She won the giveaway for this glass snow globe tumbler. So I made that design in Canva as well. Okay. So Canva is just a great tool and a great ally for business owners. You don't even have to craft to use Canva. Canva is just a great tool to use in everything you do. School, business, it's good for everything. Canva is just a great tool to have. Okay, then we got a couple more minutes left. Anyone else have any questions? Oh, and then Friday, for those wanting to learn Canva, on Friday, I'm going to have a live demo on Canva, how to create marketing designs for your business. So I'll be here live on TikTok talking, but you'll be able to see my computer screen from my YouTube channel, okay? I need that on a bag. You racking up your EcoSolvent order, huh? I have it packed up too, but I sent you an email, Gold Lux, because I need you to confirm whether I have the right prints in there. The ink for the 15,000 I got on late. It's Vibrant Vibes ink. Vibrant Vibes ink. And then use the code OCM10 for 10% off. It is vibrantvibesink.com. Okay? Yes, check your email. I emailed you, I think, Friday or Saturday asking if I had your order correct and how many prints are in there. Thank you so much. For glitter, I get my glitter from Izzy's Custom Designs. Use code OCM10 for 10% off. Let me show you what I got from Izzy recently. So these are the ones I got from Izzy recently. This is also from her newest collection. I got Bougie, which is a fine fuchsia hot pink glitter. I love this one. It reminds me of like Barbie pink. But that's Bougie. What kind of ink? What kind of ink is that? It's EcoSolvent ink. And here's the other one that I got from her. Some of these names are kind of hard to say. This is Euphoria. I'll show you the back. Use code OCM10 for 10% off her glitters. Her glitters are absolutely amazing. And they don't bleed. These are non-bleed glitters. So that means they will not turn your snow globe tumbler solution a different color. These are non-bleed. Intergalactic. Okay. And I always mispronounce this one. Natiri. I always mispronounce that one. It's from my avatar. Okay. And then Wildflower. So Wildflower is a baby pink and a hot pink mix with like a soft blue, like a translucent. It's very pretty. So 20% off all month long, no code needed. She said, thank you. You're welcome. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions or comments. Do you do the tablet? Did you do the tablet? Oh, this right here? Yes, I did. This is Sublimation ink. This is Sublimation ink. So these are glitter notebooks from the Dollar Tree that you can sublimate on the glitter notebooks. So when school comes back into session, run to your Dollar Tree and pick up the glitter notebooks. You can sublimate on these notepads from the Dollar Tree. So for $1, you can turn around and sell it for $5. So yeah, I submitted on that notepad. You converted your 15,000 to EcoSolvent. Yes, I did. It's super easy. You just pour the ink in there. So what I did to convert my printer, so the printer's going to come with ink already. Don't use the ink that comes with the printer. So what I did was I took those ink bottles, I poured it out, rinsed it out real good, and then poured in, let it dry overnight, because you want to make sure it's dry. And then I poured in the EcoSolvent ink that corresponded with that bottle color, and then filled my printer up. That's it. Super easy. Super easy. So yes, I converted both my Epson 2720 to sublimation and my Epson 15,000 to EcoSolvent. Okay? And make sure, because we're using ink that's not designed for the printer, so make sure you do proper maintenance to your printers every day. I always do a head cleaning every day, especially with my EcoSolvent, because it's a water-based ink, and over time it will corrode your printer because it's water-based. So you have to make sure you keep it clean. I do a head printing every day, whether I print or not, and I always print something every day on my EcoSolvent printer. Okay. Can you tell what EcoSolvent does? EcoSolvent is a method of printing shirts. It's a water-based ink, which makes it waterproof, and it makes it scratch resistant. I use the Sister Color Print Easy. It's like DTF, but it's not quite DTF because I do still have to weed out the negative space. Bye, son.
Okay, Mom, I'm gonna say Mom, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good morning. Good morning. So with EcoSolvent, I'm able to put on 100% cotton, polyester, spandex, anything you can press, anything that can take 300 degrees for 15 seconds, I'm pressing it to it. Period. I did plastic, acrylic, we did all that. Hello. Good morning. All right, go. I'm getting ready to cook pancakes when I'm done. Yes. Done. I gotta get done with this first, then I can go cook pancakes.
I'll just outside.
Maybe.
Yes, after we eat pancakes and before nap, yes.
Okay.
Mama needs to get done. Like I told you.
Hey, what's going on? The difference between EcoSolvent and sublimation. Sublimation needs heat to transfer. EcoSolvent does not. You print it onto printable HGV vinyl. So, EcoSolvent is a water-based ink, which makes it waterproof. EcoSolvent is a special type of ink that transfers via heat. It turns it into a vapor and it transfers to whatever it's touching. So, EcoSolvent does need heat to adhere, the paper only, but sublimation needs the heat to transfer the ink itself. So that's the difference between sublimation and EcoSolvent. EcoSolvent, you do not have to mirror. You print it as is, as you're going to put it on your shirt. Sublimation, you have to mirror it because when you print it mirrored, you flip it and press it this way. So, difference between that. You're welcome. So for those wanting to learn sublimation, on Wednesday is Sublimation 101. You don't want to miss it. We're talking about any and everything sublimation. We're going to print a tumbler. We're going to do some setting options. We're going to do some prints. We're going to do some paper comparison between A-Sub and HGV Ront. So if you want to see the difference between the two papers, I will show you come Wednesday. A-Sub versus HGV Ront. Okay? What temperature do you press EcoSolvent? 300 degrees for 15 seconds, medium to firm pressure. Will it be recorded because I will be at work? Absolutely. I always post all of my Power Hour videos to my YouTube channel, One Crafting Mama. Okay? I always go live on TikTok and then I upload them to my YouTube channel. So for sublimation, it will be here on TikTok. Now sublimation, and we may go over an hour. I'm going to try not to, but I'll probably have to split it between two different parts. So part 1 will probably be Wednesday, then part 2 will be that next Wednesday. You're welcome. Can you use a Canon printer for EcoSolvent? You probably can. I just didn't because I didn't want to fool with cartridges. But I'm pretty sure you can find a company that has the cartridge version of EcoSolvent. I think Vibrant Vibes Ink has both ink and cartridges too. Your hair is beautiful today. Thank you. My curls fell completely. You are awesome. Thank you for the info. You're absolutely welcome. All right, guys. So that's going to be it. If you have any other questions, you know how to reach me. You can always message me on TikTok. You can email me. All my contact information is in the link in my bio. If you want to send me a love gift, my Cash App is there. My P.O. Box is there. If you want me to review anything that you make. If you want to collaborate with me, my email is there also. My website, onecraftingmama20.com. Go and check out the website. I do also provide custom eco-solvent prints, but I do have rules. So go check the rules. Okay? Follow me on all my social media. Become part of my Facebook and Discord. I put a lot of different gems. I do photo and SVG dumps on my Facebook page because I have way too many PNGs to keep up with. I need to get rid of some of them. So in Discord, I go in depth a lot for my settings and updates for Canva, Cameo, Cricut, all that type of stuff. So all my announcements are there also on both Facebook and on Discord. So I think that's really about it. I think that's it. Have a good day. See you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, how to market me. You make sure you don't want to miss it. I'm going to try my best to get this one uploaded later on today to my YouTube channel, but it is the holiday, so give me some time, y'all. Give me some time. Also, if you have any questions, if you want to set up a one-on-one session with me individually, you can do it from my website as well, onecraftingmama20.com. Click on one-on-one sessions. You can book a 1-hour slot. FaceTime. I help you. I walk you through. I record those sessions so you can always go back and reference them later on. Okay? You can set those up on my website as well. But until next time, my crafting sisters and brothers, I will see you next time. I'm telling you, your Discord link is invalid. Okay, I gotta change it again. For some reason, my Discord link only lasts for like a week, but I gotta fix that. But until next time, my crafting sisters and brothers, I will see you next time. Bye! I love y'all. Y'all are so amazing. I'll fix it.